right, what's going on, vinyl community? Mike back again here. This time just with a recent spins video. This is just some records I've been spinning here the last week or so, give or take. So anyway, as always, hope everyone's doing well out there. And in this video, we got some, looks like an 80s release, some indie releases here, some metal, because that's always in the mix. And then some R&B and hip hop as well. So anyway, let's just get things started here. We'll start one off with this 80s classic. This probably isn't my favorite Bowie album, but it is quite good in my opinion. This is, of course, Let's Dance. I do like 80s Bowie. This isn't my favorite of his, though. My favorite 80s would either probably be Scary Monsters, which I think came out in 80, or Never Let Me Down. But yeah, this is a great one as well, of course. Title track, China Girl, Cat People, which is a great song, and that was used very well in Inglourious Basterds by Quentin Tarantino. So yeah, David Bowie, Let's Dance. So there we go. And moving along here, kind of jumping into more, I guess this would be like a, I don't know, folk punk is how you describe this, as a male-female duo. Really good stuff, though. I quite enjoy this. This is, of course, Days and Days with their album Show Me the Blueprints. So good stuff there. But yeah, if you're into like folk punk at all, this is a great album, and I do believe this is just on standard black. It is, so I won't show that off. But yeah, folk punk band, Days and Days, male and female vocals. Really fun stuff here. I guess some people might find the vocals kind of annoying or grating, but I dig them. I guess they do kind of have a nasally quality about them, but yeah, check that out if you have not. And moving right along, this is an indie release by a band, Club Night. This came out a few years back. This is their album What. Like I said, this came out like maybe 2019. There we go. And this is on Tiny Engines Records. So very good stuff here. It's like indie rock, I would say. On a pink vinyl there. This sounds like it would be straight out of like the early 2000s. You know, it would fit probably perfectly in that time frame. But yeah, new release. Nothing super special about this, but it is fun. So yeah, if you're into indie rock and have not heard this band, especially like 2000s indie rock, Club Night with their album What. So very good stuff there. And this indie classic here, I listened to the first few songs on this today. This would be the Modest Mouse with their album Moon in Antarctica. I remember when this came out. God, when was this? 2001? 2000? Anyway. Yeah, huge release for Modest Mouse. I had known about them prior because of the cool college kids that I hung out with in high school. So I was aware of them, and this, of course, is their kind of their mainstream album here. But yeah, on Epic Records. This is the version that came out a few years back. This might be the 10-year anniversary edition. So it's, you know, I've had this for a while, I guess. But yeah, Moon in Antarctica, great album. If you don't know Modest Mouse, check them out. Nice picture sleeves here with lyrics and whatnot on there. So yeah, I haven't spun this in a while. And honestly, this probably isn't my favorite Modest album. I would say that probably, I would even say like Good News for People Who Love Bad News is I like better than this album here. I think the problem with this one is that I just listened to the crap out of this back in the day. So it kind of has like what I call the dark side effect. Dark Side of the Moon. Not quite to that extent, because that album I'm just burnt out on. I'm not quite burnt out on this, but I did have to take some time away from it for some time. And yeah, but good to revisit this. in the, I think it came out in the summer, so it kind of has more of a, I don't know, it reminds me of a fall or winter sound to it though, but good stuff nonetheless. And honestly, I would say that I prefer not only Good News, but Lonesome Crowded West and Long Drive over that album as well. But I decided to give that one a go today. So anyway, all right. Well, let's move into some metal releases, and then we'll go into some hip hop here. I've been listening to this here lately, not only on the turntable, but in my car as well. This is Cannibal Corpse with Violence Unimagined. Came out a few years ago, a couple of years ago now. Time moves so quick. 2021. Yeah, geez. And I do believe this is on a red record right there. So very nice. And then this also comes with a booklet as well. Just a really nice booklet. I won't show the boobies there, but some great artwork. This one I really, the rat getting the guy's tongue. I don't know. I love it when bands put like these full booklets with lyrics and whatnot into a vinyl release. It really makes the packaging that much cooler. I would have liked this if it was a gatefold though, but I love that cover art there. It reminds me of Melina from Mortal Kombat, who I've always thought was fantastic and one of my favorite characters to play. So yeah, Cannibal Corpse, Violence Unimagined, great release from 2021. And I think that year, if I'm looking back on my list, this was in my top 10. I think it might have been number 10. If it wasn't 10, it was number 11, so it was up there. But yeah, love this album. Great stuff. So, and moving right along into the metal realm here, kind of have an atmospheric black metal band. This is In the Woods with Cease the Day. Kind of took a gamble on this. I didn't know much about it when I bought it, but that cover caught my eye. I thought that was kind of cool. This is just standard black, but yeah, really great atmospheric black metal here. This is on Der Morty Productions, record label I'm not familiar with, but yeah, if you like atmospheric black metal, pretty clean production. This is a great listen. Spun that the other night on the old headphones, and yeah, very enjoyable. It's been a while since I had listened to this, so that was kind of the point here. This whole week or two is just to kind of dip into my collection and just kind of listen to some things that maybe have gotten lost in the mix a little bit, but yeah. This is a reissue from Music on Vinyl. This is a Vision of Disorder. Great 90s metalcore band if you don't know them. Picked this up a few years ago when this was reissued. But yeah, this is like great alternative metal or early metalcore on that nice green vinyl there. Sounds great. Music on Vinyl always does fantastic pressings on everything they release. I've never got a bad one in the mix. And this is in conjunction with Roadrunner Records, so good stuff there. But yeah, Vision of Disorder, highly recommend this if you're into metal, especially that 90s era metal. Good stuff here, and I will just put that back in that plastic sleeve later, save on time. So that was the metal releases, and then moving into kind of R&B. I really have one kind of R&B, but it's close to hip hop release here. This is Tinashe, and this is her album. What is this album called? Oh God, what is this called? Jeez Louise, that is really hard to read. I'm not sure. So, but Tinashe, R&B singer. Her first album that she came out with that I have on CD, and I wish that would get reissued on vinyl, is Aquarius, and it's just kind of like this awesome dark wave R&B is how I would describe it. This is a little more poppy, but still pretty good. This is on white vinyl, and I ordered this from her website. There you go. And man, yeah, this thing has shot up in price. I was kind of stunned. I can't remember off the top of my head what this is going for now, but yeah, it is not cheap. What is this thing called? It is the weirdest. You can read that? I don't know. Looks like it's backwards. Songs for you. Jeez Louise, could you make that any harder to read? It's like a cryptic message there. But yeah, okay, so Tinashe, Songs for You. Good R&B with elements of rap. I really dig her, like her voice. So yeah, there we go. There's that. This is a artist that I've come to like quite a bit here in the last few years. I have two of his albums on vinyl here. This one and Taboo. I think Taboo's his first one, but this is Denzel Curry with Zoo on Loma Vista Records. Great hip hop here, in my opinion. Between him and Kendrick Lamar, they're probably my two favorite current rap artists. And this is on a green vinyl right there. So, very good stuff. If you haven't heard Denzel Curry, check him out if you're into rap, hip hop, or anything like that. I really, really dig his beats, his lyrics, everything. So, good stuff there. Another great album here. This is A$AP Rocky. And this is his album At Long Last. A$AP. So good stuff here. This has some great guest artists on it. Track with MIA is really great on here. Kanye West, who has maybe fallen a little bit from grace here. Still a hell of a rapper in my opinion, though. Oh yeah, Everyday featuring Rod Stewart, Miguel, and Mark Ronson. So Mos Def is on here. So yeah, fantastic release here. This came out a few years ago, but on RCA Records it looks like 2015. So shit, yeah, it is. Been out for a good second there. So yeah, A$AP Rocky, fantastic hip hop album in my opinion. Check that out. And last but not least, we have Kool Keith, aka Dr. Octagon. This is Moose Bumps, an exploration into modern day horrorploitation. Jeez Louise, I cannot speak. If you don't know Kool Keith or Dr. Octagon, his first album that he did under the moniker of Dr. Octagon, Dr. Octagonecologist, is fantastic. This isn't quite as good as that album. That is like a 90s classic in my opinion. But this is really good stuff. If you like horror rap and just weird, random, his lyrics are just so off the wall. I love it. But yeah, this is the only Kool Keith I have on vinyl. I do have some of his stuff on CD here, but I'd love to get some more. But yeah, this came out a few years back, 2018. So yeah, it's been out a while too. I swear, time just goes going by so quickly. Like I don't know, I just lose track. It all kind of melds together, especially the last probably 5-6 years. I can't believe, like, to me this album just came out, but no, it came out in 2018. So yeah, Dr. Octagon, Moose Bumps, check it out if you like creative hip hop. I don't think you'd be disappointed. So anyway, all right, well that's that little stack here. I should be coming back with a recent finds video. I'm waiting for a few more things to come in the mail there, but other than that, I think that is all for now. So as always guys, happy spinning, stay safe, and we will check you later. All right, bye.